In this video, you'll learn how to locate and relink missing items in your project so you can get back to editing without errors or offline media slowing you down. This is especially useful if you've moved files to a new folder, switched drives, or opened a project on a different computer and suddenly see those annoying missing warnings. Let's start inside the project panel. This is where all of your imported media compositions and other assets are listed. When a file goes missing, After Effects gives you a very clear visual cue. You'll see a colored bar next to the item, and the word missing will appear next to its name. That's your signal that the project can't find the original source file on your system anymore. It still remembers that the item exists and where it used to be, but the actual file path is broken. Once you've spotted a missing file, the next step is to tell After Effects where the real file now lives on your computer. To do that, right-click on the missing item directly in the project panel. A context menu will appear with several options. From this menu, hover over or select the option called Replace Footage, and then choose File. This is the command that lets you reconnect the offline reference in your project to an actual file on disk without losing any edits, effects, or keyframes associated with that item. After you select Replace Footage File, a file browser window will open. This is where you need to be precise and a little bit patient. Navigate to the folder where the original file is currently stored on your computer. If you're not sure where it is, think back to whether you recently reorganized folders, renamed a drive, or copied media from one location to another. Try to locate the original, unaltered file, not a proxy or a different version, unless you intentionally want to swap it. Once you've found the correct file in your system, click on it to select it, and then click the Open button. At this point, After Effects will quietly update the link in the background. The missing label next to that item in the project panel should disappear, and any instances of that footage in your compositions should immediately come back online. All of your timing, effects, and animations tied to that footage will remain intact because you're only reconnecting the reference, not changing the creative work. Now, what if more than one file is missing? This is a common situation when an entire folder of media has been moved. The good news is that After Effects can often help you out. If multiple missing files are stored in the same folder on your computer, relinking one of them may allow After Effects to automatically find the others in that folder. So after you've reconnected the first file, take a look at the project panel again. You might notice that several other items that were previously marked as missing are now relinked without any extra work from you. However, sometimes not all files are in the same place, or some have been renamed or moved to different folders. In those cases, After Effects can't guess where they are. You'll need to repeat the same process for each remaining missing item. That means right-clicking the missing file in the project panel, choosing Replace Footage, then File, navigating to its new location, and clicking Open. Work through them one by one until there are no more missing labels in your project. By carefully relinking each item this way, you restore your project to a fully functional state, avoid rendering errors,